Hi, and welcome to the Market Alert for Thursday the 12th of March 2015. And starting off in the 5-minute chart, you can see that the pre-market session was really quiet, and this theme continued through into the afternoon session, which is why you see two losing trades there. The market had no direction, and as you can see from the early part of the session, the range was a mere 68 points when you consider that back in last month some of the first bars that actually traded were 150 points. So you can see how quiet it was during yesterday's trading session. So we had the buy signal. This traded above the 17,700 level with professional buying, but failed to follow through. You can see the volume disappear there. There was no interest to the upside. The market came back. The market makers then moved the prices back. We then had some potential weakness, and then we see the market move lower. And of course we had the three medium impact news items for yesterday afternoon as well, and that's the only time the market actually moved, albeit not too much thereafter. So you see the market coming down again, all on low volume. There's a bit of selling in this bar here, and then it just disappears again. You can see there. So the market again being moved around by the market makers on the New York exchange, and you see the market coming up. We've got the resistance to the left, and then we get a potential sell signal. Again, because the markets are being moved around on low volume, prices are moved back to the upside. And I have looked at this in some detail, because we've had this happen 2 or 3 times now. And it may be a case of altering either the stop on the triple X's, because it only needs to happen to the triple X, to 50%, or we place the stop above the previous highs to the left there, so that it gives the market a bit more room to breathe. And had it been the case of moving this to 50% above or to the previous high, it would have given the market that breathing room that was required to eventually move down and trade all the way down to 17,650 there before you see the market find some support. So sometimes in the process of trying to make profits, we can actually lose money. So, or as the old expression is, most people lose money trying to avoid losses. And this is a classic case of this here. So we're trying to avoid the loss, and we end up making a loss, and then the market goes in our favour because we haven't got enough breathing room. But it's certainly something I'm going to look into more, because this is a pattern that is coming up more frequently within the last couple of weeks, where the trade is filled back, taken out, and then going in the direction of the actual signal as well. And that's because of the volatility pattern that we have at the moment in this market. It is all over the place, I suppose, is the best way to describe it. I thought we were going back to some sort of normal trading, but as you'll see from the daily chart, yesterday a very narrow range compared to the previous day. The volume almost as great as the previous day, so we know there's some buying around, and hence we see the market turning around and moving back to the upside this morning. So again, no surprise there. So this market is being held up. We can look across to the left, and as I pointed out yesterday, we've got the buying in this area where we saw the market move back to the upside, and that's what we're seeing here. Of course, it doesn't mean that the market will go back on to make new highs, but this low, I'll just mark this one up for you with a 0%. This low is crucial, 17,622. If this is taken out, then we can expect the market to move down towards this level here. And then of course you've got these, if prices do continue to move lower there. I'll just narrow this for you so you can see where the support levels are should this be taken out. But this is the reason why the market's finding support at the moment. We're in an area where the market broke out last time to go on to make the all-time high of 18,280 there. Also watch out for the high of yesterday's bar as well, 17,736, as the market will need to drive through this as well. And this is where we had, if I just go back to the 5-minute, this area here, you can see where that resistance was, and it was resistance based on there was no further buying coming into the market, so the market's moving lower there. So back in the daily chart, let me just save this and let's have a look, see what news we've got out from 1:30 today. Absolutely nothing out from 1:30 apart from business inventories, which comes out at 2 p.m. medium impact, and again it's only a medium one, but the medium impact news items did move the markets yesterday out of that trading range, and then of course they came back. So a very strange day yesterday, considering the size of the move the previous day. Generally you don't get that sudden stop like we had yesterday. So again, just curious market activity that we're seeing at the moment. Right, and finally in the implied volatility, 1443, down slightly on the previous day, but again you can see it's increased slightly over the last, well, since the beginning of March there. Right, that's it from me with a spot of luck. We'll have a bit more volatility today, and not too extreme as we had on Tuesday, and see a few more profits. I will see you in tomorrow's edition. As ever, thanks for your support, very much appreciated, and as ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next.